Right now, the sleeper cells are currently being activated. It's very important that you use discernment when in large crowds. They utilize deceptive technology to wavelength frequencies to alter people's neural synapses. And the individuals that receive the jab are unfortunately more prone to mind control, all right? So this is why I talk about wearing things like copper. Copper has radio frequency shielding. So when you wear copper, when you have things like black tourmaline, when you have things like orgone and shungite, it's essential for protecting you against deceptive wavelength frequencies. Right now, there's a situation where there's going to be sleeper cells activated all around the country, especially after what transpired with Iran. Last night, there was a mass shooting in Austin, Texas, where 2 people were unalive and over a dozen people were injured in the process. Hours after what took place in Austin, Texas, there was a mass stabbing in Washington, D.C., where 4 people lost their lives and the assailant was gunned down when the cops appeared on the scene. Today in Cincinnati, Ohio, there was another mass shooting where 13 people was injured. Now, it's important to know that MK Ultra was created in the 1950s by the CIA, aka the Central Intelligence Agency, and the individuals that they were able to successfully manipulate were referred to as reprogrammable robot agents. And these are what we call NPCs, or non-playable characters. There's also something referred to as voice-to-skull technology. When you see these towers, we may not hear the wavelengths that's emanated, but they have something called microwave auditory effect, where they can actually place certain voices in your mind. This technology was created by Dr. Alan Frey. It states that in 1960, a biologist by the name of Alan Frey, who was 25 at the time, was working at General Electric's Advanced Electronics Center at Cornell University when he was contacted by a technician whose job was to measure the signals emitted by radar stations. The technician claimed that he could hear radar. Frey traveled to the facility where the man worked and stood at the edge of the radar beam, and sure enough, I could hear it too, he said. I could hear the radar going zip, zip, zip. Frey went on to establish that the effect was real microwave radiation from radar and other beings. The hearing, however, didn't happen via normal sound waves perceived through the ear. It apparently occurred somewhere in the brain itself as microwave interacted with the brain cells, which generate tiny electrical fields. Frey proved also that many deaf people and animals could hear microwave radiation. That's crazy, right? This phenomenon came to be known as the Frey effect, cosmic family, or simply microwave hearing. Again, this is called voice-to-skull technology, and it works by induction of plasma lasers that creates audible sounds by sending microwaves to your auditory cortex. So basically what this means is this whole time they've been lying to us about the purpose of these towers. These towers aren't for cell phones, they're actually bioweapons. Visit Holistic Remedies and grab yourself a copper bracelet. Copper is essential for increasing red blood cell count, amplifying your morphogenetic field, and it's also essential for RF shielding. This is why I stay with copper. Copper is going to be something that we heavily need to ensure that the 5G, the 6G, the 7G omnipresent radiation isn't basically seeping into our neural physiology and sending deceptive microwaves to control us. The orgonite crystal pyramid structures are also phenomenal forms of protection to shield you from ELF waves and deceptive electromagnetic frequencies. I have these available on Holistic Remedies as well. I place them near my TV. I place them near anything that's going to seep radiation, all right? So these are the things we need to put in place, because right now they're trying to hijack our neural synapses. Crystals like raw shungite are also phenomenal for deceptive malevolent electromagnetic microwaves. Shungite is something you can also place in your drinking water, and it will increase your morphogenetic field as well and give you the ample protection needed. With all the deceptive omnipresent radiation and 5G bioweapons around us, I never leave the house without my copper bracelet. All right, get yours today on Holistic Remedies, link in bio. It's also very important that we're detoxing the toxic metals like arsenic, lead, cadmium, and mercury, barium, and thallium, and aluminum out of our blood. Those toxic metals actually work in synergy with the electromagnetic malevolent deceptive microwaves, and they ping off the toxic metals that make it easier to infiltrate your auditory cortex. All right, so again, purge yourself with chlorophyll. Utilize things like zeolite, activated charcoal to get the toxic metals and microplastics out of your blood. For all high quality herbs and metaphysical products for spiritual elevation, click the link in my bio and visit Holistic Remedies, your extension to ascension.